What's up, y'all? It's your girl DarielleYvonne back again with another video. If you have not done so already, I hope you guys are subscribed. But anyways, did you miss me? I hope not, because guess what? I literally just posted 2 days ago. Like I told you guys before, it's all about the consistency this year for me. So if you have not watched my last video, which was my birthday vlog, or even my birthday try-on haul, or even my preparation for my birthday, I have listed those links down below for you guys. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. So as you see by the title and as you see by the thumbnail, we're gonna get straight into the purpose of this video. But anyways, let's cue the intro. So, like I said, you guys saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, you guys. This video is going to be about how I got stranded and left behind in Miami. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, I am from Florida. I do have my own car, but you know, there are times where I'm just like, well, I don't want to drive. Like, I'll be honest with y'all, I love having a car. I feel blessed to have a car, but there are times when your girl just wants somebody to drive or pamper me. I want to be a passenger princess. But you guys, I can literally do a story thread of my online dating experience. A lot of it was trash. Okay, let's be honest. What you hear do be true a lot of times, but you can find love off of there. But this is not an advertisement for online dating apps. Anyways, you guys, so let's get into it. I met this guy, we're gonna name him Bob. I met this guy, I believe, off of Hinge, because I have not done Tinder in a very long time. At this point, I refuse to go back on Tinder. Tinder, when I started doing it in 2015, was a great experience. It was literally like people were still on there trying to find the love of their life. Nowadays, it's about getting a bang, bang, bada, bing, bing, boom, and going about your way. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't on those terms a lot of times. So I stopped going on Tinder. I've done BLK, was not a fan. I've done Meet Me, trash. I've done, you know, I've been around the block, basically, is what I'm trying to say with these dating apps, okay? So if you need some advice, come to me. Talk to me. I got you. But anyways, you guys, so I met Bob off of Hinge, and we were conversing. You know, we were communicating. Conversations were great. Bob was African. Bob was visiting from New York, right? So we're chit-chatting, and, you know, this is how they get y'all. This is how they get you. This famous line, oh, I'm just visiting for the weekend. I leave tomorrow, da da da. And me being young and fast, I was still in my early 20s, y'all. Now I'm like basically in my late 20s, close to my 30s. But we're not gonna talk about that, okay? So, like I said, I had met Bob online. We were communicating, conversing. It was great conversations. And he hit me with the, oh yeah, I'm going back to New York after this weekend, da da da. So I was like, oh, let's link up. You know, I was still optimistic and adventurous at this time. Like, I was still on some, oh, let's go with the flow. Not me now. Too many life experiences, different time in life. I'm too old for that. I take naps after every time I go out. By 5, 6 o'clock, I'd rather be in my bed. Yeah, I'm that old right now. So, cool. Bob made it seem like he had a rental car. He had a hotel. I was like, oh. It was summertime too, y'all. So that's how he got you, girl. I was like, oh, this is about to be fun, right? If only I listened to that angel on this shoulder and not listen to the devil, I don't think I'd be telling y'all this story time. So he said, yes, you have a car? I said, yeah, but I really don't feel like driving all the way to Miami, because I really didn't. I want to drive all the way to Miami. That crap was not close, okay? And plus, people about Miami, no offense, a lot of people can't drive out there. The further down south you get, it get real ghetto for some reason with the driving. I don't know why. Like, but he said, all right, cool, I got you. I got a rental car. So I'm like, ooh. He's like, I got my friends with me. Da, da, da. I was like, ooh, this about to be fun. This about to be a real life experience, y'all. The devil was a lie. So he comes and picks me up. I'm still having my natural hair out at this point. Like, It was still kind of short, still growing at this point. So I had just did a twist out. I was feeling myself. I thought I was cute. I put on some makeup, and I had this kind of like orange like jumpsuit. It was like deep chested, so I thought I was eating the girls up, and was. But so okay, cool. He comes and picks me up. I don't have him pick me up from my house. For any of my, if y'all, like I said, if y'all want some tips on online dating, that's something to keep in mind. So he picks me around the corner, and it was this couple, his friends, right? We're gonna call her Samantha, and we're gonna call him Kingston. So Bob is driving. It's a cute little rental. It was like a little Dodge. I was like, okay, this is cute, this is cute. So I'm sitting there feeling cute because I'm in the front seat. You know, I'm a passenger princess. So I thought I was so cute, you guys. And you know, we're kiki ha-ha. I'm a kiki ha-ha with the couple in the back. And y'all, he literally could have lied to me and said he was from Miami, and I would have believed him because the way how he was driving, I was low-key concerned. I was like, dear God, please let me just make it home tonight. Like, I am so sorry if I'm not supposed to be here. Like, please just let me make it home, y'all. The way how he was driving, you would have thought that car would have gotten in so many accidents that night. So we finally get to Miami. So we go to this restaurant. I cannot remember the name of this restaurant, but it was on the Strip. I do remember that part. It was on the Strip. So we're all, you know, laughing, have a good time. I'm thinking everything's going cool. Everything's going smooth. So we finally get to this restaurant, and we're talking. All these red flags start popping up. So we're talking or whatever. We're waiting to be seated. So we finally get seated. And I remember the girlfriend, Samantha. Did I call her Samantha? Yeah, I think I did call her Samantha. I remember Samantha asked me, well, how did you guys meet? How long have you guys known each other? I was like, girl, we literally just started talking about, I think, either like a day ago or some crap like that at the time. I know. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay. Thank you. So we were like just talking. She was like, oh, how long you guys met? Da, da, da. So I told her. And then I was like, oh, how long have you guys known each other? She was like, oh, girl, we just met him out here today. I was like, today? And y'all driving all the way to my city with this man? Damn, y'all just as crazy as I am. Okay, I guess so. Because they were not from there. They were just visiting. So, cool. We are seated. Then we started ordering our food. But the way how he was acting, this was when that was a first red flag, was when she told me they had just met that day. And I'm like, huh? She's like, yeah, this is our rental car. You let some random man that you just met earlier that day drive your rental that's in your name? See, I'm not that ballsy, okay? That's some real ballsy stuff for me. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I just brushed that red flag off my shoulder, you know, I shook my shoulders off, you know, I did all that. So we're sitting down, we're ordering our food. This was red flag number 2. He was acting very snobbyish, very disrespectful, very rude to the waitress. And I was just so disgusted. I was embarrassed to be there. I wanted to go home at this point. So we all just look irritated with him. We're all just trying to hurry up and get this night over with at this point. So all right, sorry, you guys, the battery needs to charge. But anyways, so we're all just eating our food, you know, chit-chatting away, just all pretty much ready to go. We had originally agreed upon in the car, after we went out to eat, we were also going to go to the club afterwards. Like I said, I'm in my early 20s at this point, so I'm still stoked, ecstatic. Like, I still have all this energy. Like, I'm trying to twerk on the headlights. You know what is it? At the red lights, twerking on them headlights. That's me. I was trying to do that. So I was very much single. So, you know, I was trying to have fun, you guys. So we're sitting there, and we had agreed upon going to a club out there. Now, I have not, even to this day, I have not been to a club in Miami. And I'm from Florida once again. Growing up in a strict household, you will understand why. So I still have not gone out to no clubs in Miami. And I'm good on that because I've visited Miami so much growing up that I don't really have the desire to, if that makes sense. So yeah, you guys, so we're sitting there and I'm like, all right, cool. Let me just hurry up and eat, put something in my stomach. So, you know, I could be twerking on them headlights in the club, bent over to, you know, I'm not like that anymore, y'all. Totally different person now. But I'm like, all right, cool. So it gets to when it's time to pay. They pay or whatever. And I knew once we got in this car, something was up. This is the third red flag that this night was about to go south. But me wanted to ignore all of these red flags that's just flagging. You know, they throwing a flag on the plate left and right, left and right. And I'm just like dodging. I'm like, no, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Them red flags is right, D. You should have listened the first time. We're in the car. We're driving. I don't think I can say this on here. But let's just say we were talking about, not we, but let's just say Kingston and Bob were talking about some lovely palm trees. How about that? So they were talking about palm trees and talking about, hey, can I get some of those, you know, palm trees? Like how, you know, just lovely conversations. See, so Bob's dumb self gives it. At that moment, I should have known to call me an Uber, get the heck up out of the car, something. I ignore it. So they say, oh, all right, we get to his hotel. We get to Bob's hotel. They're like, all right, cool. We'll come back and scoop y'all up, I think. I forgot what time they said. Let's say 10 o'clock. We'll come back and scoop y'all up at 10. All right, cool. So I didn't need to shower because I literally had just showered before I even got in that car. Like, I literally had just showered. I literally just bought a change of clothes to change, and that's it. So I'm sitting in a hotel room with Bob. God. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all, but I'm sitting in the hotel room with Bob. And it gets to time, close to the time when they're supposed to be there. So I'm like, Bob, you know, he goes shower. Y'all, this has to be the most ballsiest man, most comfortable man within his skin that I think I have ever seen. This man literally, you guys, comes out of the shower. I don't know this man from a can of paint. And I'm sitting in this man's hotel room. He done went and showered, and this man come out with his freaking tree trunk just chilling. It was just chilling. He is just out there. Just out there. And I'm just like, what the heck am I doing here? So I said, Bob, hit up Kingston and see where they're at because we're supposed to go out at this point. So he's like calling them. They're not answering. We wait. He said, we'll give him a few minutes. I'm like, Bob, call him again after a few minutes. And I'm sitting here like, I want to go out. Like, this is the whole sole purpose of me coming out here. I didn't come out here just to be sitting up in a hotel room with you. I don't know you like that. So I'm like, all right, Bob, please call them again. They don't answer again. Y'all, at this point, I knew I am stranded in Miami. I think I texted my mom, my sister, my brother. I am freaking out. My car is all the way in my city. I am not 20 minutes away from home right now. Like, a Uber is going to be expensive back home. I am panicking in my head because I'm like, I'm in a hotel room with somebody I don't know. I have no way of getting home. What am I going to do? And I think I asked him to pay for my transportation. I think he's talking about me spending the night. He'll pay for it tomorrow. I don't know if you thought you was going to get none of these cheeks. But you was not about to find out what my mama gave me. You, sir, we was not about to practice that song. And I was not about to be like, Shay, what your mama gave you? No, it wasn't going to be none of that. It was about to be a, see, it's about that time for me to head on out because the math is not mathing, sis. No, you don't, Siri. The math is not mathing, sis. Like, why am I still here? Why are we not out on the strip twerking on them headlights? Why am I not backing that thing up like Juvenile said? Like, why am I still here? What is going on, Bob? This is false advertisement. I want to see a manager. Like, what is going on? So finally, once it hit me that I am stuck here till tomorrow unless I can find somebody to take me home. I think my family was sleeping. I forgot what happened. But finally, something clicks in my head. A dude I used to talk to stays close to there. And he just, thank God, so happened to literally be within 5 to 10 minutes away from the area. So as Bob is laying down, I hit up, we just want to him Kevin. I hit up Kevin and I'm like, I'm stuck in Miami. I don't have no way. Like literally all the trains were down, the bus was down because it's a certain time of night. You know, they stop, Florida stops, public transportation stops later than up north. Like, so I'm stuck here and I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So I hit up Kevin. I'm like, I'm stuck out here. I'm with this man. I don't even know him. They left us. I got no car right now. My car all the way at home. He was like, oh, where you at? I said to my Addy. He was like, oh, I'm right around the corner. I'm like, I got you. When I tell y'all Kevin saved the day, y'all. Oh my God. To this day, Kevin is still my dog, but I'm in a relationship now. So it's like, I can't be friendly like that anymore. So it's kind of like, thank you, Kevin. If you watch this, you would know this about you. Even though that's not your name, you will know that this is about thanking you. Thank you, Kevin. You saved me on that day of not having to sit in somebody's room that I did not want to sit in. So as he's like, as Bob is over there sleeping, comfortable in his skin, once he realized he ain't getting none of these cheeks and seeing what my mama gave me, I collect my stuff and I'll run out the hotel. As soon as Kevin says he's there, I'll run out the hotel. And thank you so much, Kevin. I was just so tired, y'all. I was irritated. That food wasn't even that good. I was ready to go home. So Kevin stops at the gas station and he gets me a slushie. Like me, I got emotional about that slushie and some snacks because for me, that means like you actually thought about me, you care enough to get me something, because most guys don't do that. And that shows me, like, at that point that I was not used to accepting a man doing stuff for me like that. Like, I've had guys do stuff, but it was just like for somebody to do it without me even having to like ask was nice. So we're there, and this man, Kevin, can't talk about violence, but Kevin, like I said, my natural hair was out. That's why I mentioned that earlier. I had just did a twist out on my hair. Kevin is roughing me up. He's like, because he's a Capricorn like me, so you know we can be goofy at times. And he's just like, yeah. And I was so irritated because I'm looking like, bruh, you literally just puffed out my hair. Like now it's about to start shrinking. Now this twist out is not giving what it was supposed to give 2 seconds ago. So he drives me all the way home. I am zoning in and out, like just tired. Like I said, I'm exhausted at this point. So we get back to my house. I realize, y'all, I am missing my Degree spray deodorant. If you own that deodorant, you know that deodorant is $5 for that little behind spray deodorant. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I hit him, I'm like, bro, can you bring my deodorant back? Or like just send me the money back for my deodorant? Because it's kind of like, you already wasted my time. You already like, you literally just, and he was getting ready to leave. He was like, oh no. I forgot what he said he wanted me to do. It was like along the lines of, I think, apologizing to him or some weird crap like that for me to, for him to basically either reimburse me for the deodorant or bring it to me. I was like, bro, keep the damn deodorant. Bob, go back the way, bye Bob. We ain't got time for you, Bob. Like you was doing too much, Bob. So yeah, that is the end of the story time, you guys. My advice to any young ladies is please stop picking yourself up and gonna go meet with a man that you don't know to go drive all the way to a city. If you have a car, drive your own car. Learn from my mistakes. Drive your own car. Minimize the BS later on. So yeah, you guys, that was my story time about how I got stranded in Miami and got saved by Kevin. So this is Tuesday Storytime with D. I will be doing this for the rest of the month of January. So I hope you guys enjoy this very first story time about me, about my dating life and how it used to be trash. So until next time, you guys, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you have not done so already, like I said, you guys, make sure you join the team. Make sure you join my team. Subscribe, y'all. We gotta uplift each other. We gotta join this journey together. And make sure if you have not watched my latest videos, make sure you click on the links down below. So until next time, you guys, peace.